Righto, good morning viewers.
It's night.
It's not night time, it's early morning. It's 6:30 in the morning.
Just look out the window.
The sun's not quite coming up yet. It's just sort of poking his nose over the little hill over there. As you probably can't see that, but yeah. The girls are awake, we're all awake. 6:30, we're going to head to Cobar this morning. It's about 168 kilometres, so we've got about a 2-hour drive in front of us. If we leave by 7, we'll get 7:30 realistically. We'll get there by about 9:30. We're going to fill it with water, dump Dunny, and yeah, we told our mate would be there about 10 o'clock to catch up with him. So yeah, can you see me, Spence?
No.
You can't see me? Because it's too dark, isn't it, darling? What about now? Can you see us? Yeah. The girls have just woken up. They're all cold because the fan's on. Anyway, let's get out of here, mate. You. Mate, I tell you what a ripper morning this morning, eh? Sun's just coming up. It's bloody glass out. Fish have been jumping. Old mate over here, you probably can't see a thing, you cheeky buggers, but old mate over here's been yelping all night. I don't know why. You right, buddy? Hey, you right, little mate? Hey, poor little fella. Anyway, what a cracker, mate. What a cracker. It's about 6:45. Bloody daylight savings should end soon, hopefully. Go back to normal time. Yeah, mate. You know. Wife is freaking out. I'm just sitting out here watching the sunset, and there's this bloody dirty big old water rat, mate.
It's huge.
He's poking along. Ew. And this here, viewers, is why you buy good quality Royal Flair, mate. Hey? This thing looks like a Jayco. I reckon I'm going to call it. It's a bloody Jayco. Of course it's a Jayco. He didn't make it, put it that way. Holy bloody dirly, mate. What a shame, poor buggers. All jokes aside, like, poor buggers. Actually, it may not be a Jayco. I don't see that suspension on Jaycos much, eh? Oh dear, what a shame. I have absolutely no idea what happened to it. I have no idea the backstory of it. I have absolutely no idea, so don't ask in the comments. It's literally on the side of the track as we come out of the campground at Mays Bend in Burke here. So not much left of it anyway. Bloody hell. Fire could have started anyway, who knows? Solar panel there. Oh dear. Anyway, let's hit the road, mate. We're out of here. I just wanted to pull up quickly and change that. Hey, sun hasn't just quite snuck up yet, but mate, have a go at our setup. Oh, there's mummy. Have a go at our setup, mate. Not bad. Thanks. Oh, Jack needs a bloody wash. Jill, a big darling. You. Mate, we just hit the bloody red dust. This stuff is sticky, hey? It gets everywhere, doesn't it, mummy?
It does, and it stays forever.
It stays forever. Have a look out that window, mate. Oh, yes!
Right, you reminded me to pop the little thing on the roof, so hopefully it doesn't go inside too bad.
Too bad. There's a little flappy thing on the roof. It's meant to, as the wind comes in, it hits the flappy thing and pressurizes the van, and supposedly, you know, holds cabin pressure and it keeps dust from getting in, but
it does alright, but when we were in Queensland, what, 2 years ago, it was not so great.
It wasn't so great, but anyway, have a go out that window, mate.
I don't even think it looks that bad compared to normal.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it's really weird because down on the river was black soil, and then there's this stretch of red soil, and then we go back to tar in about 2 seconds. So.
Yeah, back to tar. Oh, almost tar.
Righto, mate, we're out of here. We'll see you guys when we get to Cobar. Righto, mate, we made it. Look where we are. Cobar, baby! Have a go at this. Holy dilly. We have actually been through here before, but it was midnight. What time was it?
It was the morning, but we were in a rush.
Yeah, it was the morning, and yeah, we had to cruise down to Newcastle on our way back from Cobar, but we're here now, mate. We're stopping in to have a look about. So, mate, we just pulled up at the Miners Memorial Garden, just here near Cobar. Just grabbed some...
Cobar.
Where are we?
Cobar.
Cobar, mate. Cobar. And we just grabbed some water, dumped the dunny, come up here on top of the Miners Memorial. Have a look at this big cool old, this is the head frame. It was originally from Western Australia, wasn't it, Lovey? She was just reading it. You tell us the viewers all about it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one was from Western Australia, but then there was the third, then they started talking about the third head frame, which came from South Africa, and it was really cool. Anyway, they brought it here, so this is actually the original head frame. They brought it here in 2000, I think.
Yeah,
and
right.
yeah, this one lasted longer than the others because it was also made out of steel.
Yeah,
All
right.
the others were just made out of wood.
Made out of timber, mate. You imagine going down a bloody big line. So these big lines here obviously let you down in the ground. That side was for the humans. That side there was for the coal or
Copper.
Copper.
Copper, yeah.
Copper. Coal mining. This is apparently an old mine shaft that they filled in. 500 metres deep, mate. They've got some more cool stuff down over there and a little underground walk.
Underground walk with all the little everyone's names.
Yeah,
of
the
people who-
last person to die was Mark, I can't remember his last name, it was 2017, mate.
17.
Poor bugger, he's 33 I think. He was a bit younger than me, so bloody hell. Anyway, righto viewers, onwards and upwards, eh? Have a go at this, mate. This is a bit of the Cobar Miners Memorial. All the names, and you walk in here, it's all underground. It's pretty cool. It's actually really nice and cool in here. I leave Wolfie and Wifey and the kids out there playing. Yeah, there's stories on the wall, and this is a bit of a memorial to everyone that died. The latest ones are here, and the early ones are up that end. Fair few fellas, poor buggers. Righto, pretty cool spot. So if you're ever cruising through Cobar, definitely stop in and check it out, mate. Bloody right near the tourist information centre's just across the road there. Boys, you got to see his bloody truck. What is it, mate?
Tonka truck.
It's a big Tonka. Holy bloody dooly. Apparently that's what I'm driving.
You said you weren't coming, wouldn't you?
Not likely, mate. Mate, it works sensationally. So he's got the generator, a 12-volt fan, runs in the cab.
Problem is, you've got to turn it down a little bit because it gets too cold in there.
It gets 2 coal griggers. His sheep gate door. Mate, what could possibly go wrong?
I need lights.
Light bars.
Oh, new windscreen.
What'd you do? Break the other one?
Nah, put it on the door.
Oh, copy. Look at it.
This stuff.
Absolutely cracker, mate. You got to be impressed with that. Like, how can you not be impressed with that, eh? We know Rattler. 12-volt system.
Does it work?
Have a go at this, mate. So you pick up a log, and then this comes down and just cuts it.
Oh.
So that rotates there, and he'll show you. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Just like that. Scared the crap out of him. Have a go at this, lads. He's on. He's on. See, I could do that. There you go, me. I don't know what he's doing or where he's going, but he's having fun. So viewers, this is what we come out here to Cobar for. Check out me mate and his big cool wood processor. Oh, he's over there cutting it, lovey. Bring it over here, mate. Oh, well, you got a big one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wifey thinks it's hilarious. That's pretty cool, mate. That is pretty cool. I didn't get bogged, boys. We are out of here. Yeah, copy. See you, mate. See ya. On the road again. Righto, mate. So we've just finished it at my mate's place. Caught up with him. He's cutting a bit of timber out there, having an absolute ball. Just wifey's in the caravan making a few sandwiches, so I'm just doing a quick walk around, mate, having a quick look about. We went on a bit of a dirt road there, bit of a backtrack, cut across back to the highway. It's filthy, mate. Absolutely filthy. Wheel bearings look good, everything looks good. Wifey's cooking up some sangers in here from leftover bloody meat patties from yesterday. They were absolutely sensational, mate. Weren't they lovely?
Yeah, they were really good.
Righto, we're gonna hit the road, guys. We will see yous. Where are we gonna stop tonight, lovey? It's either gonna be, it's most probably gonna be the other side of Wilkenya. So Wilkenya's about, I don't know, 2.5 hours away. It's what's the time now, lovey? It's about 1 o'clock, I think, 1:30. So that puts us Wilkenya about 3, yeah, 1:30, 2:30, 3, yeah, 3:30 or so. So by then we'll be looking for camp anyway. So we'll get a couple of k's out of town and find a spot and pull up, and then I think tomorrow yeah, we'll do the same thing again. Get up early and we'll bank some big Ks tomorrow, I think. What do you reckon, love?
Yeah.
Definitely thong slap into SA and do the border and all that sort of wonderful stuff, and happy days. Yo yo! Give us a yo yo, lovey.
Yo, yo.
Yo yo!
Look at this, we've got all grass and bush, and then just up here, we're going to, the side of the road's just turned to red dust everywhere. It's so funny to see the lines like this though. Boom, we're on red dirt again. Well, we're on the tar, but you know.
We're in the centre now, baby. Righto viewers, we're just coming into Wilkenya, baby, so it's time to lock the doors. Copy, copy.
That's what people used to do.
Righto mate, so we're just on the other side of Wilkenya. We came through Wilkenya, red hot, thong slapping, doors locked and into it. We are here. Where are we, love?
Hill.
Laverton Hill?
No, it's just a roadside stop.
We're at a roadside free camp between Wilkenya and Broken Hill is where we're at, and the name of the roadside free stop is Spring Hills Rest Area. They have a little playground here, mate. We're just reversed in here under this tree trying to get a bit of shade. It's currently 36 degrees.
It's warm.
It's hot, mate.
We've been in the aircon all day.
Aircon all day. It's hot, isn't it, lovey? Are you hot, Moe? What are you doing at the moment?
Putting my boots on so I can go in the park and have some fun, so the birds don't get into my feet.
So the birds don't get your feet, eh?
Yeah, or big plants. The boots can actually stomp over them, and then they go over your feet, but then the shoes don't actually do it. So that's why I'm putting my boots on. So now I'm gonna play in there.
Quick little nose pick in the middle of the video there, kid. Oh, darling. And where's little sister? Where's Bug Bug? Are you going to put your boots on too, go for a play in the park? In the desert park?
It's not a desert.
Oh, it's a bit of a desert park. There's park desert stuff in there. Hey, mate. Anyway, alright guys, we're going to set up and we'll catch up with you later. We're in Broken Hill, mate. We're pulled up on this little park. I don't know, it's some sports oval or something. Just having a bit of breakfast. Can take old mate for a walk here soon. You finished your brekkie yet?
No. No.
Not yet.
We're at Broken Hill.
Where are we?
At Broken Hill.
Which hill's broken?
None. The town's called Broken Hill. The town is called Broken Hill.
Yeah, but which hill's broken? Why do they call it Broken Hill? There must be a hill that's broken somewhere.
No, it isn't. We are in the town. Dad.
Oh, okay. Righto. You having fun?
Yes.
Did you have a good sleep last night?
Yes.
Did ya?
Yes.
Of course you did. You were kicking me all night, you little bugger. Oh no, it wasn't you. It was the big one, wasn't it? Yeah, copy. Righto, mate. We're going to finish off breakfast. We just got fuel in the car. I'm going to do a fuel stats video later on, but basically 26 litres per 100 according to the speedo. I haven't worked it out exactly the kilometres yet. As you know, running 35-inch tyres, your speedo's out, which means that your kilometres on the dash are out. That is going by the kilometres on the dash. I get frustrated when people do like fuel comparisons and they've got bigger tyres on and they don't take that in consideration. So 984 kilometers according to the speedo, which I know we'd actually traveled a lot further than that, because with the bigger tires you don't take that into consideration. So I know it's a lot further than that. I'm going to do the math and work it out, whatever the tires were out by. So to work it out properly, we're probably going to be, I don't know, I'll work it out and I'll sit down and do it tonight, do the math and get back to you. But I will do a video on the fuel consumption and all that sort of stuff. Not that I really worry about fuel consumption, but I really love, like, if it needs fuel, just put fuel in it. But it's still, I like to, it's like a little challenge to see if I can get it better, you know what I mean? So like, see at the moment. So that was, yeah, I'll do it later.
So we are just about to cross the border from New South Wales into South Australia, and we are going through a town, and our immature little brains think, what's the town called?
You say it.
We're going through Cockburn. Anyway,
What's the name of the town? You said it like really quiet.
Cockburn. Anyway, welcome to South Australia. Exciting. Cockburn. So we're going to stop and get a photo in front of this sign.
What do you reckon, mate? We're just about to cross into South Australia. How exciting. Again, we've been here twice now.
How many girls?
Well, you've actually been here 3 times. You've been here twice, Spence.
3 times if you include the belly.
The belly, you're in the belly. Ew.
The obligatory photo.
What?
Okay, words are hard, like Sean says. Obligatory, okay, you know what I'm trying to say. In front of the South Australia sign. I am telling you,
Words are hard. I want to find a Cockburn
we
sign.
are going, just about to go through Cockburn, and we are being really immature. Anyway, what I find fascinating, as you all know, when you go into South Australia, you can't take any fruit and veg, all that stuff. But we're crossing the border now, and there's no, like, the actual place where they stop you and check and make sure you don't have fruit and veg on you is like 200 k's away. I don't know why, I just find it really bizarre, because I thought it was like all of South Australia, but anyway. Cool.
This is Cockburn, mate.
There's not much here.
And a house, a pub and a sign.
House, a pub and a sign and a shop that's boarded up, and we are on the road
And there's
again.
no signs that say Cockburn.
And maybe they've all been stolen.
Mate,
So, yeah.
Righto viewers, we have got a bit going on here, mate. We've pulled up inside the road, we've had lunch, we haven't gone through the border crossing station just yet. Hang on 2 seconds and I'll tell you exactly where we are. Yunta, Y-U-N-T-A, Yunta is the name of the town. We're about 70 k's from the border checking station, apparently. Yeah, we're in South Australia, as you all know. But I've got a bit on, mate. I have got a bit going on. I've killed a battery. I knew it was dying, but it's definitely dead now. This is my second battery in Jack. So the fridge runs off this battery, all the accessories, which is not much. The phone booster runs off this battery. The fridge, the UHF, all run off this second battery. This is my start battery, the first battery. These ones here are spotlights and stuff like that. For that, the solar panel comes into here. Check out this for dodgy, mate, eh? This sits there. That there has sat in there like that, and it has done maybe 30,000 k's like that, I think. Anyway, solar panel comes in there, plugs into this, goes into this side of the MPPT solar controller. It's just a cheap bloody one that I bought with the solar panel. It works, but all right, it's cheap, but it works. Goes in there, and this one goes in and charges the second battery. Now the second battery has died, meaning it's got no guts in it anymore. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the second battery over to the start battery and put the start battery here so it'll run the fridge, because we've got a fair bit of tucker and stuff in the fridge in the car. Second battery should have enough guts in it to start the car each morning. If not, I've got the red arc solenoid down here that I can just link the two together, hit the key and it'll start. But I'm going to have to buy a new battery. But for now, what my plan is to put the second battery where the first main battery goes and just take the load off it from the fridge. So basically how the Red Arc works is once the fridge load comes on it and there's no charge going in, the solar panel is not quite enough to keep up. It's 100 watt or 150 watt, I can't remember, but it's just not quite enough to keep up with the fridge to run it all night and then charge it up again all day, because the fridge sucks power out of the battery during the day, obviously. So the fridge can run all night, and then it just brings that battery down here, and then during the day it charges back up to here, and then the next night it brings it to here, and then during the day it charges to here, and then here, obviously. That's sort of how it works. And it's never gotten to regain its full charge. You know, you need to drive, you know, for 8 hours, maybe 10-hour day to get the full charge back out of it. So I'm going to put that battery over here, so that way at night time tonight it'll be sucking off this battery and leave this one alone for a couple of days, and just let the alternator charge it up and do its thing and hopefully bring it back to life. The little light in it is black, but apparently that doesn't mean anything. They can still be green and they can be buggered. But the 2nd of the 11th 21, so basically beginning of 22, I got this battery. It's like 11th month 21, so it's 23 now, March 23 now, so it's, you know, a year and 3 months old or something. So it's not that old, that battery, which is frustrating. So I'm going to try and bring it over here, bring it back up to life. But what I've got to do, I've got all the accessories on in the car, radio tune and everything. So if I disconnect the battery, I'm going to lose all my kilometers and all that sort of stuff, and I just reset it for the fuel. So what I've done is hooked this one up here. That one goes to the BM Pro. Now that hasn't got any power coming out of it. It's basically one way. So power can go into this while we're driving, and it charges this and charges the batteries in the caravan. But power doesn't come out of it. Got this lead off one of the solar blankets. Then I've plugged it into this one here, which goes straight to batteries, which this fridge runs off. So that goes straight to the batteries in the caravan. So when I disconnect the batteries under the bonnet, we're still going to have power from the caravan, so I won't lose any of the kilometers on the display and all that sort of stuff. That's my plan. Let's see if it works, eh? I'll let you know. Phew. My plan has been foiled, viewers. It's not going to work. Why is it not going to work? You know, I should have looked at this before I actually pulled the batteries out. The battery posts are on the wrong side. So this is negative. This is the main battery. This is negative. So the negative's on this side. And this is positive. And this is negative. So it's around the wrong way. I mean, it's not going to work. I just pulled them out for no reason, mate. Oh, what am I going to do now, Barry? I don't know, I'm just going to have to put them back in, I guess. I'm just going to have to go and buy a new battery. This is what it comes down to. But what I need to do is don't just want to go and buy another lead acid battery. I want to go and buy a lithium battery, but I need to find out what I need to do so that I can get alternator in jack to charge the lithium battery. Whether I have to buy a Red Arc BC to DC to AB, DC, CD, EFG charger or something, I don't understand. Like, man, I'm a mechanic, I'm not an electrician, right? I don't know. I only have these ideas and I put it together and hopefully it works. Like this idea, I thought it would work, but you know, that's sort of one of the things you probably should check. I do know that part, but anyway, this isn't going to work. So, but I want to buy a lithium battery to stick in the secondary battery hole, and I want to figure out what I need to do to make that work, because I know you need something different to tell the alternator that it's a lithium battery, and that it's a lithium battery has to be charged differently, and that the BMSD AC DC Red Arc charger thing can do that. I just don't know what I need. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Anyway, old mate's over here. Oh, my idea there worked. Absolutely sensational. Old mate's over here. He's under the van. He's happy as Larry. We're all doing a bit of schoolwork in here while we wait for music. Music lessons are in 10 minutes. 10 minutes of music lessons. You excited? You might get to use your new tambourine, Moe.
Tambourine? Why is it tambourine?
I haven't got that out.
We haven't got it out from under the bed.
The whistle.
No, not the whistle.
Not those. School doesn't even know how.
Not the recorder, no. It's a tambourine. It's like a drum with a little shaker thingies on the edge of it.
Nope, still don't get it.
Still don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. You know what a tambourine is.
No, I don't.
That thing.
Okay, could I?
No. Oh, look at that, viewers, a free show. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, Mummy. Bye. Right, now I'm going to put my batteries back in. Work out plan C. When we get to Whyalla, I think, is the next biggest town. Like, not biggest town, but you got Port Augustus and then Whyalla. We're going to stay at Peterborough tonight, maybe, I think. We'll see how we go when we get there. And then we got Port Augustus, then Whyalla. I think Whyalla's got Aldi, Whyalla's got... What else did she want? She wanted to go to Aldi and she wanted to go to BCF. And Whyalla has both of them, Port Augustus does not. So we'll go there. And I need to find somewhere that'll have a plug in the back of the van to sort that out. Anyway, oh dear. Put the secondary battery back in. As you can see, 13.2 volts. I haven't turned the fridge on yet, but they've got solar input coming in. Can you go and turn the fridge on to number 2 for me, please, lovey? What's what happens when she turns the fridge on, eh? It's all working now, but look at what happens when wifey turns the fridge on, mate. Look how fast it dropped. You got the fridge on? 12.9. Look how, mate, it's roaring down. The battery's still hot. Is it going to blow up on me? Surely it's not going to blow up on me. It got down to like 10 volts there a second ago. I don't know what's going on, mate. I don't know what's going on. It went down to like 10 volts before. Now the camera's on. It's not going to do it for me, viewers. Oh, biscuits. No. 12.6, there we go. 12.5, 12.4, there we go. She's just 12.3, 12.2. Holy dooly, mate. Hang on, get your bloody whatsy on there. I'm trying to Snapchat a mate at the same time to show him what it's doing. There you go, look at it, mate. 12. Look at it go down. Dying, mate, it's dying. Is it going to explode? Anyway, viewers, that's what's going on. I think I'm going to have to go and buy another battery. Bugger. Righto, sorry mate, I was just cleaning the screen. I don't know why I filmed that. I accidentally hit the button and then I licked it. Anyway, just jump back in and hooking me little thing up, mate. You probably can't see, but hooking me little thing up, it saved me bloody kilometres. Have a go. Not bad, thanks, and save the settings. So hooking the power up through the back of the car like I did the Anderson plugs worked a treat. So little hot tip for next time you guys do something cool. And we're off. Where are we going next?
I don't know actually.
What's the name of the place where they check us and the border and the fruits and veggies and stuff?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Don't know how to pronounce it. Like along with most towns that we come to in our travelling from slapping around Australia, baby. Give us a you.
You.
Give us a you.
Woo-hoo!
That's it. Give us a better one, Spence.
You.
Not going to give us one? That's alright.
Alright, it is...
What's the town called? We're not far from Peterborough. Nakalia?
Let's just go back here. No, it's a
Ooh town. It's an ooh town, viewers.
Oodlawira.
Oodla what?
Oodlawira.
Say that 5 times fast.
Oodlawira, Oodlawira.
Yeah, copy. Righto, mate. We're going to Oodlawira. We'll call you. We'll see you when we get there. Okay, bye.
Oodlawira.
Oodlawira.
And we're about 200 k's since we've crossed the border into SA, and we are stopping. And yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out.
Is everything alright?
Yep, everything's good. We are not.
Are we going to get chased by the police officer?
No, everything's good. So we had to open all of our fridges, freezers, and yeah, I had some onions and garlic, but I had a look on the South Australian government website and they are okay. He just wanted to eyeball it, I guess, to make sure that there wasn't some other fruit and veg hiding with it, and then yeah.
Yeah, that was really random. It was basically, yeah, he had to check the fridge in the car, he checked, yeah, everything.
I don't know.
Weird.
Sean's like, do you want the one in the car too? And he's like, oh, you've got one. And then Sean starts opening all of our fridges. And I'm like, I didn't even think about the ones in the cars.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's only got drinks in it.
Rangy scared him, which is good.
Oh, poor
dear.
Rangy. But yeah, so yeah, be mindful when you cross the borders of fruit and veg mainly, and well, into South Australia, and then apparently Western Australia, you've got to look out for nuts and honey.
We'll find out that when we go that way, eh?
Yeah, well, you can have nuts and honey anywhere, so like, does that mean they're going to open all the cupboards?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Righto, mate. So we just pulled up a little free camp in Peterborough. This is where we're going to spend the night. Currently about 2:45. How far away are we? 140 k's from... I don't know. Wife is busy doing a journal. We're 140 k's, I think, from Port Augusta. So... Oh, I don't even think of that. We'll get to Port Augusta tomorrow. We're going to do some shopping and stuff in Whyalla, which is another half hour.
40 minutes, I think.
40 minutes, half hour south of Port Augusta. Wifey wants to go to Big W and...
Which is in Port Augusta.
Which is in Port Augusta, and Kmart and BCF is in Whyalla. Happy days, mate. And we've got to get a plug for the back of the caravan. So, cracking little free camp, mate, in the middle of Peterborough. We're going to go into town later and have a look about. Yeah, this is us. Got shade set up. Whole mate's happy. Kids eating a sanger. This is us for the afternoon, mate. I'm going to go and edit some videos and do some stuff. Hello? Hello? Are we filming? Yes, we're filming. How are we going this morning, team?
Good.
So I woke up in Peterborough this morning, viewers. It was cold, hey? It was freezing this morning.
It's our first cold morning.
Old mate was out here at 1 o'clock this morning doing God knows what. Chasing his shadow from the moonlight or something, who knows. He was hitting the end of the chain, facing that way. I think there's some other dogs over there or something, but anyway, we're just having a bit of brekkie in the van. We didn't end up going to town yesterday. We did nothing really. We sort of had a bit of afternoon snooze, I think.
Dada, I thought you teach Ranger how to do shake.
I'm trying to teach Rangy how to shake hands. He's doing such a good job at it too. Look at him, the big guard dog. Hey? He's poking along. But yeah, no, we didn't end up going down yesterday. We sort of just had a bit of a quiet afternoon here at camp. We've had a couple of big days on the road.
Yeah.
So today we are going to... I found a spot in Port Augustus. There's a battery place in Port Augustus. So we're going to go in there, get a battery for the car. Big W in Port Augustus, then on to Woolies and grab a few groceries. And then we'll go to camp tonight. We'll probably stay at this new camp for a couple of days, I think, and then we'll go to Whyalla and get some more supplies. And there's an Audi there and a BCF, so we need a few things from there. And then, yeah, so we'll see you guys on the road. Yo, yo! Oh, cornflakes for breakfast, viewers. Not bad things. So, the batteries are flat. The batteries are flat in Jack Jack. Last night when we got here, took the secondary battery that was getting hot, I isolated it, took all the things off it, taped all the ends up, found a battery place in Port Augustus. We're going there today and I thought, yep, I'll do that. It'll work well. It'll still start off the main battery. Happy days. Because it's been starting off the main battery. I've got the red arc solenoid linking the two batteries together. The red arc solenoid cuts out at 12.5. Hang on a second. This is how my understanding is. Both batteries get down to 12.5 volts. The red arc solenoid cuts out and drains the second battery because the second battery runs off the fridge. So that's what it's been doing at night time for like forever. So naturally in the morning when you go to start it, once it gets back up past that, I think it's 12.5 volts, or once the alternator kicks in and starts charging, it gets a signal through to that little solenoid and links the both batteries. So the engine has to be running for that to happen. So it's been starting off the main battery, but this morning the main battery is dead flat. It's got like 8 volts in it, but there's nothing, like I haven't changed anything, I haven't done anything different, but something overnight has drawn it right back down to nothing, and it doesn't make any sense in my brain hole why. So instead of buying one battery today, it looks like we're buying 2. I'm having a morning, viewers, so I'm just gonna eat me cornflakes and do me brave thing. Copy? Copy. So, how am I gonna fix myself and get myself going, you ask? Well, I could walk around all these caravans here and ask them if they got a set of jumper leads, they could come and jump start me. But I'm not that way inclined. That would be a worst case scenario. Got both the solar panels on the ground out here, just the crappy old Kings ones, mate. And I've got them hooked up to that little plug in the back of the van that you saw yesterday. And they are currently charging the main battery. I've got the main battery back up to 12 volts. Once we get up to that 12.5 volts, I'll hook up the red arc solenoid and that will link to the second battery and we can charge that battery. So give it an hour or two and hopefully we'll be able to start the car. If not, I'll go and ask someone to jump me. Oh yeah. Right. Never rained it poured with the Thompsons, eh? Long flapping around Australia. We're showing you guys what not to do. Copy? Copy. Go and check on Mummy. Mummy's doing some schoolwork with the kids. We'll see if she's torn her hair out yet. How's Mummy going in here? Have you torn your hair out yet?
No.
No. They're going good? Yep.
Gotta get some schoolwork done. So
Get some
while,
schoolwork done while we're charging some batteries.
the car won't start, might as well do it.
Yeah, can't be.
Was it charging?
It is charging now. But if worst case scenario, I'll get you to go and smile sweetly at someone and see if we can borrow some jumper leads.
There's only 2 caravans that aren't hooked up. And
Yeah, that's all right.
one old mate's packing his stuff up, so you
Yeah.
gotta get in before he...
We'd ask the
hooks
bloke
up.
in the 79, hun.
I knew you would.
Yeah, of course it would, because I want to go and check out his 79, mate. Check it out,
He
viewers,
was just
eh?
outside the door.
Righto, mate, both panels have been on for about an hour and a half now. Check our voltage, 12.7. Righto, mate, let's see if this big cheeky bugger will actually start. Oh, let's hope so. Come on, Jack. Oh, viewers, not quite enough power. Not quite. Did you hear that? It wound over a couple of times, but he didn't fire, the big bastard. Oh, Jack. You big cheeky bugger. Another half hour on the charger, mate. Oh, I was so close, viewers. If I just had left that extra half hour, we would have been right, I reckon. Oh dear, that's all right. We're not finished schoolwork anyway, so we'll keep going. We'll keep waiting. We'll come back out once we finish the schoolwork, and I still won't start. I'll go and ask old mate for a jump lead. All right, that's the plan. That's my mission. Oh, righto, viewers, it's been another half an hour. Let's get this show on the road, eh? We're 12.7, 12.8 volts. We're finished schoolwork. This is it. This is make or break, baby. This is Shawnee, swallow your pride, or it's gonna work and it's gonna start. Right, let's go. Yep, we're on. Hit the glow plugs. Foot on the brake. Push the button. Yes! Jack, you cheeky little bugger, you never let me down. Now I've got the dash full of lights. Now I plug this can till in and see what codes are up. It's going to be a heap of low voltage codes. Oh dear. Let's go.
Good morning. We
Finally left, mate.
finally left. So we've had battery issues, as I'm sure you've already heard.
We're going to
We've just left Peterborough. We are heading to
The
Port
beach.
Augusta.
But
Yes.
where we got to go to, what's that little town we're in border?
We're going to stop at Wilmington. Is that how you say it? Wilmington. On our way to fill up water and dump the toilet. Then we're going to get to Port Augusta, do a little bit of shopping. There's a big Dub and a Woolies there, and we have no fruit and veg because it's not long since we crossed the border. Buy 2 new car batteries.
Hey, I've got an idea. Like when we get to Wilmington, the water and the toilet dump spot aren't that far away from each other, so I reckon scissors, paper, rock, who dumps the dunny?
I do it all the time when you're
You do
harvesting.
not, mate. I've done it every time for the past week. Hang on, there's a car coming.
For the past week, how many times is that?
Quick, scissors, paper, rock. We'll wait for the car. Who gets to do it? Who has to do it? Ready? Scissors, paper, rock. Oh, I win. You're doing it, mate. You're doing it.
I actually do it a lot. As well.
I don't use it, mate. You're the ones that use it.
You do too use it. I literally emptied it one day, and he went, as soon as I brought it back, he went straight away. And there was a toilet that he could have gone to, but he chose to use the van. I'm like,
Oh, it's my van, mate. It's my comfy place.
so you don't use it?
It's
but
my
you-
throne.
Anyway, I don't mind doing it when it's not full, but it's not full, so I'll do this one. He can
Oh,
have
you will you?
You can have the really full ones because it's too heavy, and then you like to use more hands, and then yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to Port Augusta. We're going to get some new car batteries, get some stuff from Big Dub and Woolies, and then we will head to Point Lowly. Not 100% sure how to pronounce it. Anyway, we're going to head over there, which is really close to.
Hang on, mate. You're getting ahead of yourself. Don't make too many plans past Port Augusta because you know what we're like with plans, alright? Tom's slapping around Australia. How not to do it. Bubby?
Yeah, well, anyway, that's our plan.
That's our rough idea.
That's our rough idea. The girl's pretty excited to get back to the ocean again, and so am I. And we'll be at the Indian Ocean this time, so
It'll be cold.
it's going to be pretty chilly. Last night was pretty chilly compared to the last few months. So we woke up and we were a bit like, oh, so we'll have to close the windows again once the van cools down because it's still hot during the day. And yeah, we will see how we go in Port Augusta and where we end up tonight. It is a Friday, so I like to get a good spot early on a Friday, so we're guaranteed to have a nice spot over the weekend. And yeah, but we'll see what happens. We still have to get car batteries because we don't want to have to spend. How long did it take to charge up this morning?
Nearly 2 hours.
So we had to wait for 2 hours. I was about to leave, then 2 hours later. But anyway, at least we had.
We're not in a rush, mate, so it doesn't even matter.
We're not in a rush, and we got some schoolwork done, so yeah, can't complain. Alrighty, we have got sidetracked. We haven't made it to Wilmington yet. We've stopped at, oh, I'm going to get this wrong, Aurora. Anyway, we're going to stop at the giant gum tree. We stopped here, oh, not even 12 months ago, maybe like 10 months ago, and got some photos, so we thought we'd do it again. Have a look how big it is.
A bloody big tree, mate. Giant red gum.
Anyway, we'll get some photos.
Righto, mate, so we dumped the toilet in the water. No, I didn't make it drop the toilet, I did it myself. Anyway.
Only because he wanted me to make lunch, and I said I washed my hands.
Hungry.
He wasn't happy with that.
Anyway, she's up these fellas for building these big old bloody windmills out here in random orders. She doesn't realise, you watch, here we go. Boom! They're all lined up absolutely perfectly.
Excuse me, he only started filming now because back there he got proved wrong and there was one that was not in line.
There was one that wasn't in line, the rest of them are in line. Her OCD is strong in this one. The OCD is strong, viewers. Righto, mate, I'm going to get some batteries.
Found
You found it?
it. Palindrome.
Palindrome.
I knew it was a
Excellent.
P word.
Let's explain to the viewers what a palindrome is, love it. Mrs. English
A
teacher.
palindrome is a word or phrase that is the same forwards and backwards. So, penna, or what's it? Race car. Race car is the same backwards and forwards, right? No?
Why were we looking that up? Because what town was a palindrome?
No, Sean's like at the time it was, oh, it's 1221, and then he called it an acronym, and I'm like, no, it's not an acronym, it starts with a P. And then we only just got reception, and I was right, it started with a P. And an acronym is when like the letters stand for something, so I can't think of an example, but you know. Cool, you have fun with that. Alrighty, so we are just in Port Augusta, filling up yet again.
Yet again.
We weren't empty, but we thought we'd top up while we were here. And you know, we went down the street, went to Big W and Woolies. There's a pretty good...
We only had to buy one.
We only had to buy one battery. I forgot I hadn't told you all about that. So we went to the Outback Batteries in Port Augusta. They're very lovely people, helped us out heaps. So apparently both batteries were not stuffed, just the one. So we replaced just the one. So hopefully that lasts us, and yeah, so we got the one battery replaced, and then we went down the street. I'll tell you what, there's a good little thing I found on Wikicamps, and just near Big W and Woolies and that, there's a yacht club, and they've got a big area. So if you have a big van behind you, you can actually fit the van there and park, and it's not too far to walk, just so you know. And yeah, so anyway, we're just on our way out of town, heading toward Point Lowley, so, and which is only like half an hour from Whyalla. And yeah, and we'll hopefully we find a good spot, and yeah, it's not too hot. It's pretty hot today.
Batteries.
I said Outback Batteries.
Outback batteries.
Outback Batteries. So yeah.
You need batteries. Cruise into the guys at Outback Batteries. They have a place in Toowoomba,
Toowoomba.
Port Augustus, Alice Springs, Kununurra and Darwin. No, Kununurra or Catherine?
I think she said Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Outback Batteries, mate, really know their stuff, and they didn't try and upsell me. Awesome.
No, they were lovely. So.
Righto guys, so we're just leaving Port Lincoln, as Wifey said a minute ago.
Port Lincoln.
I'm terrible with names, guys. Where are we?
Augusta.
Port Augusta.
I just told him we're going to turn left at Lincoln Gap. So it's
Lincoln Gap. So turn left at Lincoln Gap.
Yes.
Anyway guys, we're probably going to end that episode here. So thanks for watching. If you do enjoy our episodes, it really helps our algorithm. If you can like the video, leave a comment, tell us what your favourite part about us thumb slapping around Australia is. And yeah, leave a comment and let us know what you can do and what you guys want to see. Subscribe to the channel, it always helps. It's free too. I always thought subscribing to channels on YouTube cost money, but apparently I always thought that. I don't know why, but it's free. So subscribe. It helps to share our videos to more people, so more people can see our crazy adventures. So yeah, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Yoo-hoo!